someone want to seriously answer that question?
It only gets better from here. Stick around. Tell your friends. Till they come. What was the question?
When did you all first begin to realize that the show was going to be so special?
It is.
Huh?
No, not to be facetious. For the first time in his fucking life, but it is. I'm not. I guess around season 2.
Chuckle.
Season 1 was kind of like.
I don't remember season 1. I was so fucking drunk the whole season. I don't even remember it. Anyway, apparently it was.
What city were you in, Tommy? Why do I even try? What was the question?
When did you first realize it was going to be a special show? Like, that there was something that was going to resonate with the audience?
When Ron Perlman came on the show, they like a Chinese name.
No, I really do. I think we built very slowly. Somebody's got to get serious around here, motherfucker. So I just elected me. Season 1 was kind of like we really never. It was not resounding. It was kind of like we definitely grew as the season progressed. But our opening for season 2 was huge. All it took was a rape and a couple of mayhem. And then we said, oh, this is what we do. This is what America is just thirsting for. Rape and privilege. And that's our wheelhouse, baby.
Next question.
So, what is it like working with very talented cast throughout the entire production? Even your guest stars are amazing actors. What is it like working with Charlie and Katie and also Theo and Kim as well too? What is the actual?
I can take that.
What's it like?
Working with Charlie,
Can we announce?
Ken, and Theo. It's, listen, we're all boys on the show. We made they created this show about this fictional brotherhood. And believe it or not, we actually are brothers. We became familia. And it's very cool. And Drea is one of the familia. The rest, I ain't saying fuck all about. Alright, peace and love.
I thought I was the one doing the serious stuff. I was moved, man. Anybody got a tissue? We're familiar. What was the question?
What was it like working with Katie and Charlie and Theo and everyone? What's there's a
Season 4, with fucking Theo Rossi, who I love dearly. That motherfucker cries so many tears. I don't know if anyone's seen the premiere, the first. Anyone seen the first episode? You see all that piss and vinegar that's in the bathtub when Tig's drowning the guy? That was actually Theo Rossi's tears. Because that motherfucker would not stop crying all through the floor. You fucking drop it down, he cries.
Anything? Nothing? What was the question?
the big premiere at the Dolby Theater last Saturday night. What was it like? You know, the show's very cinematic to begin with. What was it like actually seeing it up on the big screen at the Dolby for the big premiere in Hollywood?
It was fantastic. Jesus, man. This is harder than it needs to be. We've been really, really lucky. Now this, I am going to get serious. Wait a minute, did you get a manicure last night? We've had 6 premieres now, and it's amazing. It's really fantastic working for FX because each of these premieres have taken place in my very favorite theaters in Los Angeles. We had 2 at the Cinerama Dome, which is, you know, there's no movie theater I like more than that. And, you know, the show is a TV show, but you guys gotta be anywhere anytime soon? Anybody got another panel they want to go to? Because this is gonna take a while. You know, when I was just a lad, what the fuck was the question?
Okay. So does anyone else out in the audience have any questions they'd like to ask Ron or Drea? Yes.
So, like, all the season openers are always really big episodes. Do you guys plan on doing that, or just turn out,
Do we plan on doing that?
like, the show openers are always really, really strong, right? Is that something that was planned from the very beginning, or?
I mean, you know, we're just colors in Kurt Sutter's big paint box.
I'm just fun with you.
We,
From there,
you know,
from there.
Kurt is really the only voice in all of the storytelling aspects of it, and we're basically just there to interpret. It's a great company of artists that are doing the interpreting, so you know we got very lucky. It seems like it's our show, but you know he has a real plan about where he's going to start each season, and how important it is to get off on a major dramatic foot, and then where it's going to end up at the end of the season, so that you know, and he's very good at that. He's very good at doing things. You know, you're right. I mean, the season openers have been epic, and direction changing. And I'm gonna fucking talk.
Microphone here, motherfucker. Don't fuck with me.
How do you feel about this guy being the baddest motherfucker on TV? Is he not the baddest motherfucker on TV?
How do you mean bad?
Bad motherfucker. Oh, yeah, no, good bad. If that makes any.
Another question. Yes, right over there.
What was your most emotional moment in the series for you? What was the hardest thing for you to do?
When Ron fell off his motorcycle, I laughed myself to death.
That could be any one of a dozen.
Which happened daily.
And let's put it this way. They got so tired of seeing me on a bike, they shot me and put me on oxygen for the rest of the fucking season.
That's true.
How far in advance do you get your scripts?
Fucking day before.
So you won't know like when somebody.
We don't know shit. We don't know nothing until we're actually. Drea gets her like 2 months before, so she prepared because she needs a lot of work.
Because I'm on the show so much.
It's already got season 7.
If you have a party for somebody that's killed off the show, like a going away party.
Oh yeah, it's very fast.
And trust me, for season 7, we'll be partying with asses off.
Nobody goes down like a sun, baby.
You die.
It's caviar. It's it's blood and guts. It's a what is it? It's a smorgasbord.
Someone else got a question.
No, shy.
Episode of Walton Goggins that happened in the last. How did you guys keep a straight face in that?
We did. Fucking laughed. Fucking. And he's back this season. Oh.
Are there any children in the room? Are there any children in the room?
Any children in the room?
Oh man, you made a huge
Just put your hand up. Were you thinking of a child? Get out of here. The fuck you put your hand up for? Oh, you ain't no child. No, Goggins is amazing. He comes back this season and tits and all.
What kind of preparations did you have before you start the series? You know, hang out in CD clubs. How did you prepare for the series? How did you prepare for your role?
How do you prepare? Get drunk, smoke lots of weed.
No, not the panel. Not the panel.
For the show? Yeah. Well, what I do is I like to masturbate a lot and
Somebody take those kids out.
first off, we get the agent to say, you get this much money, you go, okay, that's not much pay. That's not much pay. You know, to get him over.
Let me ask you this: does it look like we've prepared? Because if it does, we're better than you thought.
The preparation age is not what we do.
What we do is we created this fictional brotherhood, and thank God it became a real brotherhood. Me and this man, Charlie, Kim, Theo, Boone, all the guys, we are actually dear friends, and Drea. So. One of the guys with this. She's one of the guys with this. And Maggie, everyone. So you know what? It's preparation H. It's great.
How did y'all react to Charlie being cast in the lead of 50 Shades of Grey?
Well, we were actually going to do a spin-off of that movie. It's called 50 Shades of Gay. And me and Ronnie play these two happy chappy fellows. And
we play
we
the guys who clean the rectory.
Sounds better be a drama or a comedy. I've never seen it.
I always thought it was a comedy or a western or something.
Funny little fuckers.
Who in the back there? Who in the back there?
How much fun is it to play the most hated character on television right now?
I'm talking to Dre. Maybe I'm talking to this guy over here. I want to go on record, okay? And I thank you for that question because I've wanted to address this in public for so long.
Please.
I'm a very sensitive man. And I get just so much hate.
Way to go.
Drea, come on. Say some shit.
No, I seriously.
Fuck off! He ain't dying. He goes on.
I'm new to what is it called? Social media. I just went on Twitter like a few months back, and
On Twitter? Really?
that's when I really began. I tweet. Therefore I am. But I really began to get in touch with just how many people wanted to see me dead. And some of them, really don't have like junior high school education, so their phraseology is not, it's not like they didn't get it out of, the book of manners, so their they can be very cruel. And I'm really sensitive, and it hurts. It hurts. That's all. Here.
This question's for the Dirty Rat and the rest of the panel. There's a scene.
You talking about Theo? Dirty Rat? Say Dirty Rat, I just think Theo.
Actually, this scene has to do with Theo. When the guys get out of Stockton, okay, you guys clearly work pretty well together, as we've all seen for the festival.
Not pretty well, very fucking well.
There's a scene when y'all get out of Stockton and you're in bed with Gemma and she throws a joke about speed banging Juice in dark hallways and you have a little quip you come back with. My question is, how much freedom does Kurt Sutter give y'all to play around within the script and to throw little one-off lines like that?
My question to you is, how the fuck do you remember that kind of shit? And do you spend any time in the real world?
I don't drink anywhere near as much as y'all, clearly.
Well, thank you for if he's not gonna, I'm gonna thank you for being such a devoted fan. No, improvisation is not the cornerstone of this particular exercise. Is anybody taking this? This is all just going to stay between us, right? Was that a camera? God, I never saw one of those before.
You smoking here?
You can smoke in here, you're Flanagan.
Anyone mind if I smoke?
Just keep talking.
Who's got weed? Who's got a fucking joint? Come on, there must be some motherfucking neighbors. Yeah, it's not big, it's right.
It had to be.
Yeah.
As I walked in the door, I said, oh, she's holding. Any other questions? Yes, no.
When it opened the other night.
Oh, I saw you last night.
Yes, talking to you. All I needed
She shall talk to you.
I know y'all wasn't involved that much in the scene, but how hard was it for y'all knowing that they're going to show this child going into school with a gun? What all that's going on right now. Not to be a little serious. I mean, that had to be, it had to sting a little bit.
I can't comment on that.
You know, I'll slightly comment on that. I was horrified when I read the first script. I thought, fuck. He's getting bum-fucked by two fucking guards. We're having a fucking school shooting. I thought, oh, what the fuck am I doing on this show? But I had a conversation with Kurt, and the thing is, the press will sensationalize school shootings for a week, or 2 weeks, or whatever. But I ain't justifying what he did, but I just think at least he brought it to the forefront, and he brought it to the public's attention, and it should be in your fucking, because it happens all the time. And it's disgusting, and it's despicable, and despicable is pretty good. And it's, you know, so I commend them for that. If that's the way it comes across. If it comes across as sensationalism, then fuck it. I'd rather fucking shag dead donkeys.
Yeah, you know.
Cool, we have time for one more question.
You gonna drag on that cigarette?
In the show, you guys deal with a lot of weapons. In reality, how do you guys feel about the Second Amendment?
What?
In the show, you guys deal with a lot of weapons. In reality, how do you feel about the Second Amendment and the way that it's rolled?
I'll take that. The Second Amendment is part of our Bill of Rights, and it's, you know, it was put there by our founding fathers.
The Second Amendment in Scotland is you can only throw rocks. You are allowed to bear rocks.
That's all I want to
You can throw bricks. That's the Scottish Second Amendment.
I'm not sure how do you feel about it? How do you feel about it? Let me ask you this. So, you know, we are a show that basically traffics in outlaw stuff, you know, stuff that's way outside of the grid. And the cornerstone is gun running. And it's an international organization. We've done it with the Russians involved, we've done it with the IRA involved, we've done it with the Chinese involved, we've done it with the Italians. You know, anybody who makes their living in a nefarious way outside the grid, that's our world. And so the discussion about guns and the Second Amendment gets very weird when it comes to looking at it through the lens of Sons of Anarchy, because, and I think what Kurt was trying to do with that horrific moment at the end of the season premiere was somehow to a conversation that's really, really, there's no black and white to this conversation. You know, there's no right or wrong. You know, guns in the right hands are fine, and in the wrong hands are nightmarish. That's the end of that story. And I think Kurt intended to finally square up the fact that we're doing a show that is very controversial and that, you know, this close to crossing the line almost every minute of every episode. And I guess he felt obligated to draw some sort of comparison to that very conundrum, which is like, holy shit, man, you know, this is what can happen if you got, you know, if you mix oil in the water and you come out with a kid who's scribbling these things in a notebook, and, you know, and it was tough for me to watch. It was very tough for me to watch. And the reason why I said I don't want to comment is because it's not my business to comment, but it was tough for me to watch. It was really tough for me to watch the whole discussion after Newtown, what this country was grappling with. You know, I feel as though the owning of arms, which is a right given to us by our founding fathers, and the commercial aspect of that are sometimes, you know, very hard to square up as well. But we've watched the country have a discussion and try to figure out, we really feel like we need to do something, but we don't even know what to do. And so that's why it's such a difficult thing to even discuss that, you know. But he put it out there. It's in the episode. We're in the cast, so it spills off onto us. And I'm just giving you my version of how complicated it is. But if you ask about the Second Amendment, it was written by the guys who, you know, gave us our freedom. And that's fine with me.
So I'd like to thank you all again for coming out here. It's really great of you to do this, especially, you know, you guys just got off filming yesterday, late last night. So we all really appreciate this. Thank you very much for your time, and have a great evening.
I'd like to thank Drea for putting so much